Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good weekend. Temperatures turned back a little chilly here now. Hey Mr. Steve, how's it going, buddy? Hey Midwest Alice, you doing all right, buddy? Yeah, that sign's filling up. Hey Rocky Run, SLC, hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey Walsh Farms, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us if you would, and share the video out. I'm fixing to share it. When I remind y'all, that reminds me to share it. Hey, Dustin's Farm All. Y'all give me 1 second here to share this out. How's everybody been doing? Temperature's dropping here a little bit. Let's catch up on these comments. You pounded it? That's good, Brian. Hey, Row Services. I think we just got your name put up there, Row. I believe your name was one of the ones that we just added. I'm not sure. Yeah, right there. Just got yours put up there. Mr. Ricky Locklear sent us some more to go up. Hey, Logan Simpson, how you doing, buddy? Tim Krager. Kirk Sawler. Starting to snow there, Mr. Steve. Hey, AJ, how you doing, buddy? Finally had time to drop in. That's good, AJ. I was trying to see what Brian said was funny. Something Midwest said. Didn't need to know that. Hey, Mr. Gordon, you doing all right, buddy? Everything's doing good. We had a good trip up to the Southern Farm Show up in Raleigh last week. We'll be working on putting some of that footage together here. Maybe we'll get something dropped this week on that. Got a call from the racetrack earlier, and we rode over there. They had some big block modifieds from up north. They was practicing on the way to Florida for some big races this coming week. So we went over and done a little bit of shooting on that and shared it out already. You're in an area with weak signal. You must be in South Carolina, Tony. If you got weak signal, you must be gonna do a surprise visit to us. How you doing, Fun on the Farm? Appreciate you dropping in. Appreciate all y'all dropping in and hanging out with us. Might have a piece of equipment leaving the farm here coming up. We started recording, so if it does happen, we can share it with everybody. You look cold. Yeah, it is cool out here tonight. I got my hands in my pocket. I got my computer engineer in here working on my computer. Not quite on a new piece coming in yet, Midwest. But I can tell y'all for sure that I'm interested in a tractor that I saw at the farm show. I plan on reaching out to my local dealer here this week and seeing if he can do the deals that the farm show was talking about, and maybe that might work out. If I get rid of the piece of equipment that I'm talking about, I'm probably going to build another one to replace it. Hey, Rick. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Mr. Monty. I was just hammering you on Facebook earlier, Mr. Monty, about the firewood. So if you did show up to the meetup, make sure you bring some firewood. I think you might be got it there, Dustin. The rebeller might be going to a new home. Hey, Ray Foxworth, appreciate you coming in, buddy. But we don't know for sure. We don't count our chickens before they hatch, and if it does, that'll probably be a project that we start on. Scroll up and read your comment. Why couldn't you put your comment in again, Brian? Why are you going to make me have to scroll up and read it when I'm trying to keep up with the comments? Hey, 704 Farming. Glad you made it in, buddy. Well, let me scroll back, y'all. We got to stop the whole show because Brian at SLC Farms insists that I scroll back and read his comment. You might have a wood stove that I need, that's for sure. I do need that stove to go in here. You told me about it. I don't know why you didn't bring it to the farm show for me. Then you could have dropped it off at my house when you dropped my toolbox off. Yeah, I definitely will still be rebelling Midwest. Even if I get rid of the one that I've got, there's a couple ideals that I would want to do a little different possibly. Good racing at the String Dirt Track Saturday night. I went over to Lakeview today and done a little footage on them big block modifieds that was there. You're new to the hay business. Well, I can build you one, Dustin. I sure will. I say me and my son will build you one. If I missed anybody's comment, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to scroll back for Brian. So next time you're on Brian's thing, just leave a thumbs down. Hey, a patch of heaven, how you doing? I think it was like maybe 50 degrees here today. Back down to a little below freezing tonight, and back in the 70s tomorrow. Pitches a fit about that. Brian's needy. Said that in the video you just posted. Hey, 69 Ruth, how you doing? If y'all guys or gals is just coming in, make sure you shoot us a thumbs up so YouTube will keep sending it out, and share us out if you know how to share it. So yeah, it's gonna feel nice tomorrow, which it ain't been bad now. We've been very fortunate with the weather here. We haven't had but a couple nights below freezing here. Hey, Mark Motorsports, how you doing, buddy? Uh-oh, I didn't get quite read Midwest. He took it away. The meetup is getting closer and closer, guys. So if any of y'all are thinking about coming, we looking forward to meeting you, and got some pretty decent door prizes lined up that we're going to draw and give away during the meetup. Leave a thumbs down if you don't. We normally get a few thumbs down anyway. At least they're watching. You think you shared it on Facebook, you sent a link to something? That sounds like me, Rick. I was trying to do something on Facebook earlier when I left the racetrack, and whatever I was doing, it didn't work, because when I went to look for it, I couldn't find it. You was about to watch Brian's video, but you figured you'd learn more on the live? Yeah, most definitely, Midwest. That shows that you're an intelligent fella. We can watch that later. Calling for rain all week there. Temps in the low 50s. I think pretty much all the groundwork, like helping my buddy rip land with the amount of rain that we got Thursday night, everything, all that's on hold for a little while. Can't turn it over and sit on it. What did Gordon ask? If you leave a thumbs up and a thumbs down. I don't think you can leave but one, Gordon. I really don't know. I've never done a thumbs down. I don't think you could do both. I wouldn't imagine. Hey, shit happens. Just cracked you a cold one. Hey, Chris D. Haven, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, it's cold. Well, it ain't cold, it's cool. If I was doing something, it wouldn't be bad at all, but when you just sitting still, it feels colder. Brian is just pushing over trees. So Brian's a logger. I think we got this koozie at the thing, Carolina Harvest Tracks. I couldn't find none of my koozies out here from your dealer. Okay, that is right. I remember now. When are we gonna meet the cat? I don't know if he'll come out here tonight. He's been coming around, but I got my buddy over there behind the camera. He's working on all the stage production, all the lights, and all the graphics and stuff. He's making noise, and I don't know if the cat will come out here. No, but seriously, I do have somebody over there working on a computer for me. Trying to get this thing rigged up so we can start doing more stuff. When them comments go that fast, y'all, I be getting confused. I can't half see. If I put my glasses on, they make my head hurt. Hey, Outcast Projects, how you doing, buddy? Popping in to say hi. Well, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Mr. Ted, trouble's in the house now. Pewview Farms. I don't remember how I used to say that, but y'all guys used to laugh at me for saying Pewview. I reckon I called it Pug View or something. I liked your video on the A there, Ted. That was pretty cool. If that block's all cracked up on the inside, that might be tough. I'm not sure if you can sleeve it or not, or if it has sleeves in it now. Hey, Michigan hay sales. Got pounded with snow earlier. Pounded a beer right along with it. Yeah, when there gets 400 people in here, I'm gonna have to figure out how to put it on slow motion or time lapse like I do a bunch of my videos. And if I miss anybody commenting, I'm sorry. I'll try to catch you on your next one you comment. I seen that, Brian. That ain't even right. We'll kick Brian out so that way there'll only be $3.99 in here. Hey, Tiffany Sessions, how you doing? Good deal. Make a troll account. The first one's finished and now you're on the second one. And if all of y'all want to check out our second channel, we do have a second channel called Pastime. And I don't even know how to put a link in, but it has a lot of our drone footage and stuff on it. It's just a duplicate, Brian. Just the way it fell out, buddy. I can't believe how Mr. Ricky keeps up with all them names anyway. That's unreal to me. Yeah, you can, Mr. Steve. If you know how to put a link to the second channel, that's fine. If not, they'll let me know. It's under the same Google account, so they shouldn't say nothing. Tiffany, we was at Lakeview today. We went over to Lakeview Motor Speedway. They had some big block modifieds down here testing on their way to Florida. And if what I'm hearing is correct, don't quote me on this, but I think 2021, that big block modified series is going to have a race here at Lakeview. I think that's going to be a pretty interesting, because them guys was getting around that track today. They was running the top side, and that's good. That's going to make for some good racing. Brian says, if I pay more, can I have my name bigger than everyone else on the sign? Yeah, we're going to auction it off. Hey, that would be neat. That would be neat to do at the meetup. Everybody that comes in, we could draw a name for somebody's channel to get to be on the board bigger or something. That might be a good idea. It's Pastime, I'm pretty sure. P-A-S-S-T-I-M-E. It's hard to find because a new channel that don't have no subscribers hardly or nothing, they hard to find. Hey Jake Ramsey, how you doing, buddy? Racing season is here. Yeah, it's close. Got the video on your watch list. Brian doesn't know what rules are. Yeah, that's the first time the big blocks has been on that track, and like I said, them guys didn't even try to look for the bottom. They went straight to the top. We're doing good, Mr. Jake. How about you, buddy? Yeah, we got a lot of videos, Tiffany. We got about 500 videos on YouTube right now. And if you're looking, there's playlists, and you can look for the dirt track racing or short track racing. There's a couple different playlists with the racing videos. More money, he don't pay none now. Ted, there's different stuff I've heard about that, buddy. I don't really know what the do's and don'ts is on it. Brian can't be in the drawing, so we'll have to restrict Brian. Yeah, I think I seen that where they do run them at Charlotte. Yeah, that's where we'd have to put it as under the logo. We couldn't put it above it. Because if Mr. Ricky tries to make a bigger sign, I don't know where I'm going to hang it at. Yeah, that's fine, Mr. Steve. You can put a link to the pastime. Just make sure it's the link to the right channel. I'm sure you've checked that, though. Brian's digging up the dirt now. Who drives a Honda? I drive a Honda. Well, my son drives a Honda to school, and I drive the Honda when I'm out when it's Gerraldfarms on the road. Put Brian's name on the back. All right, I'm pretty. There's the link to my second YouTube channel, guys. If y'all want to click on that, and I created that for a backup, so if something ever happened to my main channel, that I would have a way to try to get back in touch with a bunch of y'all. Because if you think about it, you know, that if this channel was something happened to it overnight, how would I find y'all? You drive one too, AJ? Let me grab a bottle, y'all. Yeah, I mean, I try my best to do everything right, but you never know what would happen. Y'all would find me, you have my number. Real men drive Kias. Hey, Jimmy, the Howl. Hey, Dembeck Farms. How you doing, buddy? Ted's wasting tax dollars. No, he's plowing, I mean. The hay's getting pretty scarce here in South Carolina where I'm at. I know that we haven't had any to sell now for over a month. We've quit selling. Just finished up payroll. Did you make my check out? If you didn't make it out, I'll swing by and pick up cash. Either way is good. Turn that down a fuzz, David, so it don't. $100 last week. Sell us some hay. Slim Dare in Michigan. No, he ain't gonna come in. He ain't no guest string. See, I could have played that for. I had a guest for the live stream tonight, couldn't I? Cash spends better. Yeah, man, that's how I deal here on my farm. In God we trust, and everybody else pays cash. Yeah, I got a co-star back there. It's like a stage manager. When I move like that, so he moves the light. So that way I stay the same complexion and my makeup and all looks the same no matter how I move. Yeah, it's just if my eyes get much worse, Brian, I'm gonna have to definitely wear an earpiece or something and let my wife or somebody read them to me. A movie director. Yeah, y'all, there's a chance this Thursday night that I'll be on a drone video live stream. That'll be Thursday night about the drone that I found in my cow pen where I had a cow to kick the bucket. Then I found a drone out there that's missing a bunch of parts and stuff. And the word got around to a pretty big drone channel. And they've been in contact with me and want to do a story on it. So there's a chance that I'll Ken Herring Thursday Night Live. That's right. Mr. Steve's got it right in there. So there's a chance that I'll Are you gonna sell that tractor, Chris DeHaven? If you're gonna sell that tractor, that might be. I'm sure a lot of people is interested in what's your plans for that tractor. Let me grab that drone. I'll grab that drone and show everybody. Let me grab it. I got it right up here. All right, I'll give y'all the backstory real quick. I had a cow that was down, and we tried everything that we could try for the cow, and it had abnormal symptoms that we've never quite experienced in that manner that was going on. I mean, I don't like to get into all the crazy details about that stuff on here. Yeah, the cameraman's slack. I'm looking for another one. Anybody? If any of y'all want to send a resume in for a camera guy / cow feeder and hay bale remover, hay bales stacker and all that, just shoot me an email. But I found a cow down. We tried to save her. We wasn't able to do anything. And the next day I found a calf. So I got to looking out the pen, following that calf around, making sure that it got its first milk, the colostrum milk, and I like to watch them poop the first time. I like to see that bright yellow poop, which shows me they got that colostrum milk and stuff in them. Who just come in? Hey, Timer Farms. Hey, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. So, when I was following that calf around, I found a drone. That's all that's left of it. You know, here's one motor that's broke up. You can see parts of the motor. This one's still intact. Wires hanging out. There's two motors missing. There's a motor should be here and a motor should be here. And the battery's gone. So, I mean, I kind of come to the conclusion that there was a possibility that what if that cow ate this? You know, when the story got out to them, to me it looks like a toy drone. It's not a DJI or nothing like we have. It looks like a toy. But that's just backstory on the drone, and there's a chance that I'm gonna go on his show and tell him, like I just told y'all, that it is very important. You know, I see a lot of stories about helium balloons in your pastures and stuff and the damage they could cause. But if a cow eat the pieces of this that's missing, you know, that's pretty significant that people should reach out and try to let you know that they think it's in there, if they even know where it's at. You know, this drone might have flew 2 miles and the person had no clue where it could be. Hey, Farmall, boom! Farmall Fanatic is in the house. Can't load your deck over a trailer with a 3-point mower. Michigan, he says steel shot. No, it wasn't none of us that shot it down, because, I mean, where them cows is at, you know, I know the people that live right there, and first thing I done was talk to them. So that's that story. Let me step here and put this back. If y'all guys or gals is just coming in, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. Rick said he shoots at everything that flies over. Feds don't like it. Found 3 in the last 2 years. Hey, Shane Holst, how you doing, buddy? I see several of the helium balloons and stuff around, you know, but I've never heard, you know, of a drone being left in the pen, and the other parts went somewhere to this drone. I mean, they're not in my cow pen, because I scoured that cow pen good looking and trying to find it. None of the props, I mean, like the props they're not sharp like a knife, but they are sharp. They could cut you up inside if you eat them. Could have took some interesting footage. Well, what I do know is we had to bury a cow that was probably 2.5, 3 months from calving. So I know that we had to bury the loss. Even homing pigeons you've come across. But I also don't want to do anything or say anything that's going to make the restrictions any harder for us to fly drones, because I really enjoy flying my drone. Hey, IH100, I didn't even see your comment. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. He's watching it when the live come on. That is a crazy situation that you in there, Chris, with your tractor and your dealership. There's no money in cows when they're above the ground right now, Ted. Let alone if we go back and dig her up and do a necropsy on her. Hey, 50 chickens in a hen house. How you doing, buddy? I like my GoPro. Brian's a DJI guy. He likes his. I like my DJI drone. I've never tried the DJI cameras. I'm sure I might well like it better if I ever tried one. I'm wanting to get a 360 camera to put into race cars like we put the GoPros in. I would love to put a 360 camera in so the viewer will be able to look out the front of the car, the back of the car, whatever they want to do. Hey Nathan T, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you hitting that thumbs up. You getting what's that, an ion camera soon? But mainly the only thing we use our GoPros for is to put in the race cars. So the race cars are so loud, you gonna hear the sound of them anyway. Nathan, you surviving? We still hanging in there, buddy. We hanging in there and don't do no good to complain. Yeah, I like my phone, Ted. The only complaint I got about my iPhone is I wish I could put an SD card in it and have as much storage as I need. I like the cameras on them. That's what I learned how to edit on and record on, but it gets aggravating with the storage issue. You dynoed your tractors for the 2020 season. Well, you got to give us a little hint what they're putting out, AJ. You can't just tell us you dynoed them. That's like telling us you eat supper. If you tell us you're getting off of here to eat, you got to tell us what you're going to eat. Maybe some time lapse. I do a lot of time lapse with my phone. Mr. Gordon Bright, when I went up to his farm to deliver that chicken house slat mover that we made the series on, he actually gave me a magnet mount to try to use. The phones are big and clumsy and do vibrate though, I can tell you that for sure. On my open station tractors, they don't work good. You have to hold them. If you're recording or something, you got to be holding it. Midwest, I hold mine, but if you see any of my footage and I'm on a tractor, the phone's in my hand, whether we baling, cutting, raking, whatever we doing. A lot of Cummins V8 tractors make 7,600 horses on the top, and the H-line makes 5,000. Well, if I was racing, I would want to be where the big numbers is at, unless the other one's got a lot more torque or something that benefits it. I'm trying to think of the name of the mount that my buddy has in his tractor that I used when I was driving his last week before last. It's something X. Might be Ram X mount or Ram X or something like that. And that's a nice mount. I don't think I brought the magnet that Gordon gave me, but I've got it where I can put GoPro mounts on it or my phone mount. Hey Trapper J, how you doing, buddy? Ram mounts, okay. I knew it had an X on it. River Rat Skippy, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Ricky Locklear sent us a bunch more names to put on the sign, so we took the sign in today and put more of y'all's names on it. As he sees y'all's names in the comments on the live, if you're wondering how the names get up there, and yours might not be, if you come in and comment and take part in here, then he'll see it and put us he'll send me a envelope with more names. I just got more on there today. 34 watching, 29 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. Well, that means Brian, you done left your thumbs down, so we got yours out the way. Who else we got that could have been the other thumbs down? Hey, Heritage Farm, Texas, how you doing? Brian's pushing to be a Smurf. Yeah, if y'all just coming in and you haven't, make sure you hit that thumbs up. You bet the person that hit the thumbs down name wasn't on the board. Well, if they would comment more or come in more often, then Mr. Ricky would see it and put their name up there. Brian's probably blowing smoke, y'all. Hey, Beyond Trees, how you doing, buddy? That's what I was just telling them, Mr. Ricky. If they come in and chat and hang out, you'll see them and we'll get it right. It's all right if they did. Like I said, they got the watch to do that. So there ain't no way we can please everybody. A view is a view. That's right. I welcome them to come in too. They would come in and hang out and chat with us. They would probably start liking us and hit us some thumbs up. You've only been a few times, River Rat. Well, that's good, bud. I mean, you welcome in here. You got 7 new names tonight. Look at there, y'all, guys. Beyond Trees, we good, man. We super excited about our first annual meetup that's coming up. If y'all haven't heard, we doing our first meetup. It'll be March the 27th is when we are checking into the Little PD State Park, and the 28th will be the day that we're going to feed everybody that shows up. We rented the whole pavilion area, and we probably going to barbecue a whole hog. If not, we'll have Boston butts barbecued up, hot dogs, hamburgers. And we've got a video. We put a video up about the place. It's a pretty nice venue. The hotel in the local area has stepped up and offering a discount for the people that don't want to camp. So if you're not the camping type and you want to come, we got a hotel that's going to give you a little break, somewhere to stay. And if you want a t-shirt for the first annual YouTube meetup, we got a Teespring store set up so you can get you a shirt. There won't never be another first one. We hope to have more to come, but none of them will be the first. Well, I hope you're able to come, AJ, and bring your wife, kids, whatever. I mean, that video shows they got playgrounds for kids. They got a lot of stuff going on out in nature. I mean, it fits us pretty good. Yeah, Steve Mack is on the money. You thought you were staying at my house? I'm not even staying at my house. You want me to share this password to you? You got it, okay. There you go, Mr. Ricky. Excellent idea. Y'all see that? Mr. Ricky said, carry the banner and we'll put a star beside everybody's name that shows up. Thought you were. Yeah, they've got one camping cabin there set up, and I went ahead and rented that so I could be on site the whole time. So if people come in, because I already know of several people that's coming in on Friday, and we'll be there. If they come in that early, I'm going to put them to work. I'm going to let them help out. Yep, Mr. Steve staying at the Quality Inn. When Mr. Steve come back in the summer, he drove all the way from Toronto to meet us and hang out, and he stayed at the hotel, and he recommended it to me and told me that it was a nice, clean place to stay. And so I went and talked to the management, and they decided that they was gonna work with us and offer y'all a discount. Hey Hank, how you doing, buddy? Rain's on its way there tonight. Hey Mo Homesteading, how you doing? So we got a bunch going on. We're trying to cover all our bases, and super excited about the first meetup. Trying to catch back up on my comments, y'all. Got any deals on flight tickets? All I can do is try for you, Rocky Run. One thing I can promise you, Jackie's not scared to ask. I'm sure they're gonna laugh at me, but I know Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is about 45 minutes away, and that's an international airport. And Florence, South Carolina might be a tad closer by just a few minutes. Ray Foxworth, you coming Saturday? That's good to hear, buddy. I like for y'all guys that do think you coming to let us know. It makes it a little easier to try to have enough food on hand. But we're gonna work it out. If I got to go and buy a bunch of that Saturday morning, because more people's there, we're gonna work it out. This community's steady growing, guys and gals. It steady amazes me, the community that's built up around me and all the support that we get from y'all guys and gals. It's unreal. You little personal jet. I think we got to get another 100 subscribers before they would do that to you. Before they would loan us the personal jet. Yeah, Ted's probably got a jet. If not, that job he works on, they probably got one. And if they do, I know he's tried to fly it before. You hate flying? I've never flew. I've been in a helicopter twice. Other than that, I don't have wings, and I tend to stay on the ground. Only famous in the local coffee shop. Scott can drive his 55 Chevy. SLC loves to fly. Well, I ain't far enough for you to fly, Brian. Hamiltonville's got 2,500 hours in a 707. Yeah, no, I like to have my truck there. How much for me to be? I can't go jump on an air. Your family has a twin engine. Look at there, AJ. You the man, AJ. You got to line these guys up. Fly them in. If you'll fly that sucker here, I'll fly with you. I'll let you fly me around. And I'm scared to get in the airplane. We'll put a Gerraldfarms sticker on the side of that thing and we'll all go somewhere. We'll fly that thing somewhere and crash somebody else's party. Shame you flew once. Yeah, Rick's coming. Rick's trying to find somebody to ride with. He's trying to carpool. Hey, yeah, Charlotte's not too far. I keep forgetting about Charlotte. If you come, AJ, you gonna be flying it, or y'all got somebody to fly it? I don't know if I'd trust flying with you. Not saying that in a bad way. A slightest chance of storms. You can't come. Brian, you live next door. Look at there, Rick. Midwest Alice said he's willing to pay for gas. All right, Rick. Don't you let me down, Rick. You've been telling me you're looking for somebody to carpool with. You got a man that's going to ride with you and pay for fuel. If Rick turns that down, y'all, we're fitting to boycott Rick. Hank's coming. Hank's on the drive from Charlotte. Good deal. For real, AJ, you a pilot? Okay, Mo asked me something. Let me back up here and see what Mo asked, because they taking that as a yes. I think the majority is men, guys, mow, but we do have females also. That's why I try to correct myself and say guys and gals, because I don't, here at Gerald Farms, we don't want nobody to feel left out. So that's why that's why I keep saying that, because I used to want to say it and I would catch myself. You would like to go parachute? Shame. If you got in a good airplane, why in the world would you jump out of it, buddy? If you do decide to go parachuting, my recommendation for you will be to carry a water hose or a drop cord with you, because they'll tangle up on something before they hit the ground. You thought the guys were referring to Rick, Brian, and Jordan. I'm not going to be able to make it to the National Farm Show. Maybe next year we can make it. I seen something online where they're making you register now. I'll be right back in 1 second, y'all. This is a commercial break without the commercial. Just about back. Y'all can stop talking about me now, because I'm just about finished coming back. I do got a question for y'all. Do any of y'all like the fish sandwich at Arby's? Hey, DLK. Feeding cat and watering the grass. You doing all right, DLK? I'm taking a liking to that cat. Especially if he'll hang around this building a little bit and keep mice away from it. I haven't seen Mr. David yet tonight, DLK. Sometime he'll just be hanging in the background, though. He might chime in, being you ask about him. No fast food. I like the fish. That's the only thing I eat from Arby's, but I do like that fish they got. Sanitizer, Mr. Tony. Sanitizer. There's no Arby's left up there. Ricky's never tried it. They had a meats, that's right. So I'm not big on the other stuff. But I do like their fish. But they don't have it all the time. It's like today's Mr. David's birthday. Alright, if I could figure out how to text him from my phone, I would text him or do something while we live so all of us could be part of it. But does anybody know how to do that? You plan to be at the National Farm Show to see your new tractor. You like the roast beef. Yeah, if I don't know how to text him while I'm on the live. I could post his number on here and all y'all could text him. You need a chair? You don't want a chair? The meetup. I'm assuming you're talking to Ted on that with the meetup. Appreciate you coming in, Shane. Have a good week, buddy. Yeah, Ted was all pumped up about coming too. Now he's got vacation a week later, and I got my phone plugged up, but it ain't plugged the other end into nothing. Well, no, I can grab that cord. Let me grab a plug right here.
This one's fine.
You sure you got enough juice? 2 weeks is plenty of time to sleep off the hangover. That's right. Y'all trying to plug my phone up. Y'all hang on. Might make you a little seasick. He'll be checking into a mental. There's Mr. David. I'm hoping that Mr. David and Clint's gonna make it. I told Mr. David if he didn't, I was gonna send an ambulance to get him. Yeah, I'm fixing to shut it down here in just a few minutes. Did Ed come in? Your views on your own channel don't count. Registration is optional. Yeah, happy birthday, Mr. David. I think that's what DLK said a while ago. Yep, there's his comment. Hey, Ed. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Windy enough there to knock out the power. I read the comments better when they like that, DLK. When they leave stuff out. That's probably why I spell so much stuff wrong. I've gotten used to reading all of y'all's wrong comments. Have a good week, AJ. Appreciate all y'all coming in and hanging out with us. And don't forget, Rick, whoever that was that said they wanted to ride, y'all ride together. Make sure y'all get A and B connected to make C. And y'all guys have a good week. Thanks for all the support that we get here at Gerraldfarms on YouTube. Look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all next Sunday night. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you on the next one.